The dining hall is an 80-year-old building, and it's designed to cook for about 250 people in the kitchen and seats 266 people. So back when we were a smaller camp, it was absolutely fine, but now that we have increased in size, we decided we needed a new spot. And maintaining the history and tradition and creating an environment that is very similar to what we have now is vital to campers embracing the building. My understanding is that the biggest obstacle is going to be time. It's a 9-month window, it's northern Michigan, so you never know what you're going to get. And my goal was to make sure I had somebody in here that really knew their stuff, because I just know enough to be dangerous.
The biggest challenge was the weather and the time frame. When I first did the schedule, it's like, boy, we got a lot of work to do in a short period of time. And but the weather was the biggest challenge. We had a webcam here the whole job, and a lot of times I'd get a phone call, hey, we can't see you, and I said, well, that's because it's a blizzard right now. You can't see us because we're working out here in a blizzard.
We always knew it was going to be a difficult schedule. We approached it with that in mind. Hit the ground running with submittals, color selections. A lot of items were already predetermined, so things were turned around rather quickly from the architect and from the owner. And that all happened in pre-construction, and it saved time when we got to the turnover date, when they gave us the old building and we were able to start tearing it down. So we had things in line, and we hit the ground running and didn't look back.
From a team standpoint, we had some really good subcontractors that manned the job, actually brought in more manpower. Things just went together with a lot of proper coordination and a lot of good teamwork out here. Let's hope we don't see any more snow.
It's just been a great effort by the subcontractors, by the superintendent, keeping things organized and catching things before it's too late. And from the project management standpoint, throughout the job we're going to get changes. Things pop up and they need to be priced, and it's my job to try to get those prices together and get them to the owner for review and get decisions made quickly. As this job, we have very little time for well, should we, shouldn't we? We need to turn these quotes around fast, get them reviewed, make sure that's the best option, and implement it. We try to find the fastest and the best way to do things with the minimal cost. We have a contingency set up on these jobs, but we don't want to use it. We want to give money back at the end of the job.
They were going to go with a lot of the older kitchen equipment, and we obviously did very well with our contingency money, and that enabled them to buy pretty much all new kitchen equipment. So the camp's been very happy with being able to do that, especially Jeff Sisson, the executive chef up here. The
design features are very similar to the original exposed trusses. A lot of the tongue and groove paneling. It definitely gives a rustic feel. The tall ceilings, the original building, 10, 12-foot ceilings, and now we're up 18 foot to the truss line, and it creates more of a grand hall look. And it's a long hall. It's 30 foot wide but very long. So it's inspiring when people come in.
So this will be the official opening of the dining hall. For the people who know Michigania, and I think that includes people who've just come one time, or like one gentleman I was talking to here today has been here for the last 46 years. It really is a special place. It's full of special memories. People come with their families, and so that kind of is something that's really important. They make friendships, and they keep those over time. So when they think about this place, it's important that they are able to kind of continue to think about it in the way that they love it. So when we think about this facility, it was really a challenge for us to make sure that we didn't do something that looked like we were starting over or throwing away the old and doing something else. And I think this dining hall, Michigania Commons, really does that. I was very impressed with it then. I really felt good about what it was. But you know, it just doesn't compare, and I said this to someone earlier tonight, it doesn't compare to what it's like when people are in it. You know, that's the beauty of it, when it's being used for its purpose, and you can see the kids running around with their ice cream and the parents comfortably letting them move and know that they're safe, and where everyone is together, and there's a lot of noise and a lot of happiness, and that's what it really should be about. I think we knocked this one out of the park. It's an A+, and it'll be a memorial to our real effort, because we did it right, and we had great people working with us to help make that happen.